Hello, young Middler. You excited?
Yeah.
What we have to see?
Star Wars.
Which one?
Solo.
Yeah! Nice. Hello, Middlers. How you doing?
Hi.
So we're in the middle of a car park at the cinema, about to go see...
A Star Wars movie. I don't have a Solo t-shirt yet.
You see, once again...
And, well, I could have worn my Millennium Falcon one because that is in this film, but I'm having a fat day, so...
Yeah. So, it might be windy, so I do apologise if this is a bit of a windy video. Let me try and stop that. So, yeah, so I've got a Solo t-shirt, you don't.
It's still a Star Wars t-shirt, even though R2 probably isn't in this one.
So, and I'm going to go see this film. I'm really excited because I'm desperately hoping it's more of an adventure film than a part of the Star Wars main film or a spin-off from the main film. And it's actually...
It is a spin-off, but you mean that doesn't involve the Rebellion versus the Empire / First Order / Republic?
Yeah, absolutely. So, we're going to keep it short and sweet, and we'll let you know what it's like. Oh, by the way, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. Back from the cinema.
Yes.
It was 12A, so definitely appropriate. I think there was one scary piece in there.
There was one use of, like, bad language as such, but not, like...
Yeah, and there's one scary scene. I think if you're...
I think...
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
It wasn't horrendous, but I think if you're small...
It's hard to describe without giving anything away.
Yeah, we're not, and we don't give spoilers, but there's a scary scene in there that could be unsettling for a child. And it's quite reasonable. He does understand that something's real or not real. In terms of the film itself?
It's basically the story of Han Solo and how he met Chewie, and like everyone knows he ends up with a Millennium Falcon, and it's kind of the story of that and him meeting Lando and his backstory, as it were, and like an adventure. But it is a standalone adventure. It doesn't really have any links as such to the other movies, the saga, or even like Rogue One, which is the other spin-off. I think you could go see it not knowing anything about Star Wars, but there would be a few bits that you'd be like, oh, what does that mean, and stuff like that. There's a few references, like if you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, there is references to the Kessel Run.
And not even
like
a hardcore,
well, like
I'm not hardcore,
but a fan.
Even though I'm wearing the t-shirt.
You know, but you've seen them, and
Yeah.
he references the Kessel Run quite a lot through his adventures and stuff. So that was quite cool that there was that in there. And
we went with a friend who's seen that
he's a recent
Star Wars fan, but hasn't seen
recent convert.
All of them, hasn't seen 1, 2, 3, especially one. We didn't want to ruin his life.
Episode 1
3
is
hours
not
he
that
couldn't
bad.
have back. Comment below if you think episode 1 is any good.
I liked episode 1.
Well, yeah.
It's not awesome, like it's not amazing, but it's okay.
So anyway. Yeah, and he really liked it. His favourite is still Rogue One, and I have to say that I'm out of the spin-offs. I think Solo is definitely up there.
I can't pick a favourite because they're very standalone and very different directors. Ron Howard obviously directed this one and did an absolutely fantastic job. Really enjoyed it. Great movie. happy to take Elliot to see it. It's one of them. Star Wars is definitely aimed at most, all ages. It's marketed at all ages, and there was no way we could go see a Star Wars movie without taking Elliot. He would have been most upset. So we were confident that we didn't have to watch it first. There's a few other movies coming out and that we've seen already that we're like, we've made a choice to see that first. But yeah, Star Wars, no, he can come. It's fine.
Like Jurassic Park, for example.
Yeah, but I think that's going to be a bit scary on the big screen.
Yeah, we had our first thumbs down on that.
Oh, I thought you meant like this was having a thumbs down.
No, it's not a thumbs down from me. We haven't got onto that bit yet.
Oh, you're such a mom.
You're the mom. Cool, right. So, in terms of the film, it's action-packed, it's exciting, it's everything that if you're aged 6+ to a grown old adult like ourselves...
Less of the old, you're the old one.
You're the old one. I'm not old. Then you'll really enjoy it. And we generally think that Star Wars fan or not Star Wars fan, it actually... you could watch that really independently of something else that's going on.
It's a good movie.
So we couldn't convince Elliot to come out.
No, he's tired.
He's tired. He's at that age. We don't force our kids onto the camera, and it's up to them if they want to appear or not.
But he does give it a thumbs up, though.
He did give it a massive thumbs up. Elliot did a big thumbs up for that. For me, I think that I'm looking forward to giving something other than a thumbs up. But once again, that's a massive thumbs up from me.
Thumbs up from me and a thumbs up from Elliot.
And our friend in the background, he's also given it a massive thumbs up. So that's 4 Life in the Middle thumbs up right there. And that's really exciting. We recommend that you go see the film at the cinema, and please make sure you do. Yes. So there's only one last thing left to say, isn't it? Which is make sure you like, subscribe and share on all of our social media pages, including YouTube, Twitter and Instagram. And who are we, Joe?
LifeintheMiddle.co.uk.
And if you want to know when we're bringing videos out, what do you have to do?
Turn on those notifications by dinging that bell.
Ding, 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 ding.